so we are live now. Still waiting on some folks to connect, and so we've got a few folks on here. Hopefully we'll have a few more people joining here in a little while. Mr. Mel said they forgot last week, but they are back tonight, and the Watsons are connected, so that is cool. Chris just stuck his head in the sanctuary. So, hey, we're excited. We're going to be doing some random trivia tonight. So I just basically went out and found 12 what I consider to be great questions. And so we're going to be doing those tonight. And so I hope that you are ready to play along. And so while we're waiting on other folks to join, since we're doing random trivia tonight, why don't you tell us in the comment or the chat, tell me one random thing about you or your family. Just one random fact about you or your family, or just a random fact, period. Just drop it there in the comment or the chat. How are you, Ms. Welch? We're glad that you're here. So in the comment or the chat, tell me one random thing about you or your family. Hey, also don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook, or if you're on, if you're playing along on Facebook, make sure that you're on the actual video, where you should see, like where Miss Welch just said that she's here, and Mr. Mo just said that he is here. Make sure that you're on that page so that I can see your answers. The Watson said their gang's all here. Justin said his random fact is that he is a twin, and is today y'all's birthday, Justin? Oh, yes, today is Justin's birthday, and believe it or not, it is also his twin's birthday today. And Rebecca is here. All right, so just as we're waiting, we still got a few more people connecting. Give us something, a random fact about yourself. Miss Beth says she loves to grill. That is awesome. I love to grill too. Yes, Justin, it is their birthday today. So while we're waiting, we're doing random facts tonight. Hello, Hammonds. Glad you are playing along. So since we're doing random trivia tonight, while we're waiting, go ahead and give us a random fact about yourself. Calvin said they love to travel. Rebecca says, happy birthday, Justin. Unfortunately, due to rules and contracts, you do not get bonus points in trivia for it being your birthday. So if you're joining us maybe for the first time, the Watsons shared that they have 10 chickens, 2 dogs, and a fish. The Letlows random fact is they got married in Hawaii on my R7R from Vietnam. Awesome. The Hammonds also love to travel, and Justin's mad that he doesn't get bonus points. So if you're new playing with us maybe tonight, maybe you hadn't played with us on a previous week, just a reminder that we do play on the honor system. And so I'll be asking 12 trivia questions, and we'll be giving A, B, C, or D answers. You can reply A, B, C, or D in the chat box or the comment box, and then we'll reveal the true answer, and then we'll find out everybody's score and everything towards the end of the round. So Miss Diane says, I have 5 great-grandchildren and 1 more due in December. That's awesome. So while we're waiting, since we're doing random trivia, give us a random fact. Julie says, I love to eat and watch TV, watch football, and I love to be with my family. We know that Julie is a big Saints fan. I hadn't seen the Stakes yet. I wonder if the Stakes are joining in for trivia tonight. We won't have our epic Stake Watson showdown. Maybe Mr. Mo will have to fill in for the Stakes. We'll have a Letlow Watson showdown tonight. All right, so we're going to get started here in just a second. We'll give everybody just 1 more minute. Hey, make sure if you're playing along, on Facebook that you're on the video where you can see where other people have been chatting, like Miss Linda, Miss Diane, Julie, and stuff. Make sure, because if you're commenting on somewhere where it got shared, I might not be able to see your answers and stuff here. Mr. Mel says they have 3 cats, one of which got caught in the armadillo trap last night. Fun times at the Corley house. Maggie says, hey, Dad. Hello, Margaret. All right, so we're about to get started. We're giving just maybe 1 more minute. 1 more minute for folks to join in. While we're waiting, we're letting people give random facts about themselves or their family. So far, we've gotten some good random facts. Tonight, I've got some good trivia questions. Uh-oh, the Watsons are talking trash. They said they scared off the Stakes. I think the Stakes' favorite part of our trivia is the intro music that we play every week. They like to swing dance to it. Watsons, I hope Dad is playing along tonight. I think he's going to enjoy a couple of these questions. And he is the smartest person that we know. All right, so one more, about 30 more seconds. Give us a random fact if you haven't already about you and your family. And then we're going to be starting our random trivia here. I've got 12 questions. We'll be going through them. I'll be giving you A, B, C, or D answers. And you'll drop the answer there in the... Hang on, let's see if we can help Miss Linda. She said she's having trouble getting on. Maggie's random fact is that she's been to Colorado 6 times. Rebecca's is Jay and I went fishing on our first date. And the Watsons say Dad is there and he's ready to play. All right, so let me switch over to our picture-in-picture here so you can see our game board. There we are, random trivia tonight. How well do you know these random facts? All right, I'm hoping so far we haven't had any issues with our comments and stuff on here, so hopefully that continues. Gotta get things situated here. Oh, D-Ray, man, we're glad you're playing along with us. Danny, our former youth minister here at Cook, playing all the way from Missouri or Kansas. Are you in Missouri or Kansas? I think he's in Missouri. All right, so here we go. We're ready to kick off with question number 1. So again, we play on the honor system. So I'll be doing 12 questions. They'll be random, multiple choice. Just drop A, B, C, or D in the chat box or in the comment box, and then I'll share those on the screen. And then hopefully at the end we may have a few people that are 12 for 12. Yes, Kansas City, Missouri. That's right. I always get confused. And Julie loves to sing. That's another great random fact about Julie that we like. All right, here we go. Question number 1 tonight. Question number 1. Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Explorer are different types of what? Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Explorer are different types of what? A, classifications of explorers. What in the world? B, Six Flags rides. C, web browsers. Or D, operating systems. Maggie says C. Oh, Allison says C. Justin says C. And yes, I did just notice that, Maggie, that for some reason it has already highlighted the answer. I don't know why. Man. So this one looks like a give me for everybody here. Yes, Google Chrome, Safari is Apple's browser, Firefox and Internet Explorer are all types of web browsers. So yes, it is C. Yes, sorry, Mr. Mel. Apparently, I don't know why it is already highlighted there. That's weird. Anyway, so everybody got a free one here on our first one. I really thought my answer B would have been great. I was hoping maybe to trick somebody with either B or A there. So anyways, well, that didn't work out. All right, here we go. I hope question number 2 is not already selected. Question number 2. Everybody's 1 for 1 so far. Here we go. Question number 2. Which planet is the hottest in the solar system? Which planet is the hottest in the solar system? Oh, good. This is not highlighted for you. Is it A, Earth, B, Pluto, which is not actually a planet, C, Mercury, or D, Venus? Which planet is the hottest planet in our solar system? A, Earth, B, Pluto, which is not actually a planet anymore, C, Mercury, or D, Venus? So which planet is the hottest in the solar system? Mr. Mel says D. I see a bunch of folks saying C. Kim says C. Danny says C. Looks like Justin and Maggie both say C. Jay says D, so it looks like it's between Mercury and Venus. Miss Melanie says C. Miss Diane says C. And again, my comment thing is kind of goofing up a little bit. The Watsons say C. So it looks like it's a showdown between Mercury and Venus. Which planet is the hottest in our solar system? And the correct answer is it is not the planet nearest to the sun. So it is D, Venus. Way to go, Mr. Mel, Jay, and others who guessed D. So I think we just dropped a lot of folks right there. Yes, Mercury is closer to the sun, but Venus has a more dense atmosphere. And so scientists say that they measure the that the heat coming from Venus is actually it is actually hotter on Venus than it is on Mercury because of the atmosphere and the carbon dioxide. So Jennifer says D, but the boys are arguing C. So Jennifer would have been right. Maggie said it doesn't make any sense. It does. I just explained it. That's why I thought that was a good, tricky question there. Kim's mind is blown. Yes, that is some good trivia right there. You can use that on your friends because I know the first thing you start doing is you start trying to go through the solar system there. Sure, you meant D, D-Ray. All right, here we go. Question number 3. Question number 3. Which animal can be seen on the Porsche logo? Is it A, a jaguar, B, tiger, C, lion, or D, horse? What animal can be seen on the Porsche logo? Jaguar, tiger, lion, or horse? Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Diane. I did trick some folks. Which animal can be seen on the Porsche logo? Jaguar, tiger, lion, or horse? Am I the only person that has trouble pronouncing jaguar? Jaguar. Jaguar. Mr. Mel says C, a lion. Stephanie, my sister, said D. Maggie says D, but she don't know. Laurie says D. Rebecca says D. The Watsons say D. Justin says C. D-Ray says a narwhal on a Porsche. I don't think so. Miss Melanie says D. Diane says A. Miss Beth says D. What animal can be seen on the Porsche logo? It is D, a horse. Yes, a horse is on the Porsche logo. All right, so I think maybe we've got a couple of folks that are still 3 for 3 and several folks that are 2 for 3. All right, here we go. Question number 4. Question number 4. Which country produces the most coffee in the world? Which country produces the most coffee in the world? Is it A, Ethiopia, B, Colombia, C, Vietnam, or D, Brazil? Which country produces the most coffee in the world? A, Ethiopia, B, Colombia, C, Vietnam, or D, Brazil? Meg comes in quick with D. That is all for my Dr. Pepper. Justin says B. What country produces the most coffee in the world? Ethiopia, Colombia, Vietnam, or Brazil? Justin said B. My sister says B. Everybody's a little slow on this one. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. She says B. Kim says B. Miss Melanie says B. Which country produces the most coffee in the world? A, Ethiopia, B, Colombia, C, Vietnam, or D, Brazil? Mr. Mo says B. D-Ray says B. Diane says D. Rebecca says B. I will tell you that all 4 of these are in the top 5 coffee producers in the world, but only one can be number 1. The Watsons have come in with B. Hopefully most of y'all have met Michelle. If you don't know, Michelle is our awesome custodian here at the church and does a great job. Julie says B. The Calvins say D. And so, what question are we on? This is question number 4. Yes. So, the answer to question number 4 is Brazil. Brazil is the number 1 coffee producer in the world. Colombia, I think, was number 3, I believe, if I remember my list correctly. So, yes, the answer is Brazil. All right, here we go. Question number 5. So, I think we had separated a lot of folks there because a lot of people had guessed B. All right, here we go. Question number 5. Question number 5. What is the smallest country in the world? What is the smallest country in the world? A, Vatican City, C, Liechtenstein, C, Monaco, or D, San Marino? What is the smallest country in the world? And I believe by smallest country it means land size, land, yeah. What is the smallest country in the world? Kim comes in quick with A. Miss Beth says A. Maggie says B, Liechtenstein. The Corleys say D. Justin says A. Mr. Moe says A. What is the smallest country in the world? Vatican City, Liechtenstein, Monaco, or San Marino? Calvin say A. Rebecca says A. D-Ray says A. Miss Melanie A. The Watsons come in with A. Jay says A. Julie says A. Diane says B. All right. The smallest country in the world is, yes, A, Vatican City. Vatican City is the smallest land size country in the world. All right, here we go. Question number 6. Question number 6. What is the name of the song that Queen Elsa sings as she builds her ice castle in the movie Frozen? Is it A, Let It Be, B, Let It Go, C, Ice Ice Baby, or D, For the First Time in Forever? What is the name of the song that Queen Elsa sings as she builds her ice castle in the movie Frozen? Is it A, Let It Be, B, Let It Go, C, Ice Ice Baby, or D, For the First Time in Forever? Maggie says it's B. I see Michelle says D. Thank you, Maggie. I did think those were very creative. But only one is correct. Kim says B. I believe this one the Watson children may get right and not the Watson dad. Hello, Mr. Jody says D. Jay says B. Mr. Mel says B. Miss Beth goes with B. The Calvins are going with B. So now I'm always at that point. Are y'all just going with the crowd or do you actually know the answer? Mr. Moe says B. Miss Diane says B. What is the name of the song that Queen Elsa sings as she builds her ice castle in the movie Frozen? It is B, Let It Go. She does not sing the Beatles or Vanilla Ice. She does sing Let It Go, Let It Go. All right, so we've made it through 6 questions. Hopefully most of you are doing good so far. Do we have anybody that's still 6 for 6? Mr. Mel, are y'all still 6 for 6? We may have a couple of folks that are still perfect here. Here we go. Question number 7. What is a female donkey called? What is a female donkey called? And I will say, be nice if you answer anything other than A, B, C, or D here. I would prefer you not to put your wife's name or anything like that. What is a female donkey called? Is it A, a queen, B, a jenny, C, a donkette, or D, a sow? What is a female donkey called? A, a queen, B, a jenny, C, a donkette, or D, a sow? Give us A, B, C, or D. Oh, the Watsons say Mr. Michael is well versed in Frozen. So he might have known that question even before the kids. Rebecca and Kim both say B, that a female donkey is called a jenny. Miss Beth says it's B. Miss Diane says B. My sister says B. Jay says B. The Calvin say B. Mr. Mo says B. What is a female donkey called? A queen, a jenny, a donkette, or a sow? The Watsons say B. Justin says B. Maggie says B. And my comment thing is broken again, but I can see all your answers here. So what is a female donkey called? Yes, it is a jenny. I did not know that. And a male donkey is called a jack. A jack and a jenny. I feel like our older folks probably knew that more than I did. All right, here we go. Question number 8 now. Question number 8. This is literally one of my favorite questions on our trivia tonight. Here we go. Question number 8. In some parts of Texas, it is illegal to swear in front of what? So Danny Richardson, who used to be our youth minister here, is from Amarillo, Texas. Let's see, does he know this answer or have an inside track? In some parts of Texas, is it illegal to swear in front of A, a child, B, a corpse, C, a church, or D, a nun? In some parts of Texas, it is illegal to swear in front of what? A child, a corpse, a church, or a nun? A, B, C, or D? What you got? Julie says B, a corpse. And my comment thing is getting on my nerves again. It's not working. Maggie says D, a nun. In some parts of Texas, it is illegal to swear in front of what? D-Ray says your mama. That's not one of the choices, but yes, you would get slapped if you did that. Mr. Mel says A. D-Ray actually says C is his real answer. The Calvins say B. In some parts of Texas, it is illegal to swear in front of what? Justin says C. Mr. Mo says C. My sister says B. Miss Beth says B. In some parts of Texas, it is illegal to swear in front of A, a child, B, a corpse, C, a church, or D, a nun. What do you think? Miss Beth B, Rebecca B, Diane says C, the Watsons say C, Miss Melanie says B. And the correct answer is, believe it or not, it is a corpse. I don't know what the origin of that is. I didn't do that much research, but it did say that there is still a law in Texas that it is illegal to swear in front of a corpse, a dead body. So, again, no idea. Texas people are crazy. Right, D-Ray? All right, here we go. Question number 9. What is the first number 1 song recorded by Johnny Cash in 1956? What is the first number 1 song recorded by Johnny Cash in 1956? Is it A, A Boy Named Sue, B, Daddy Sang Bass, C, Ring of Fire, or D, I Walk the Line? What is the first number 1 song recorded by Johnny Cash, and it was recorded in 1956? A Boy Named Sue, Daddy Sang Bass, Ring of Fire, or I Walk the Line? Maggie thinks it's A, A Boy Named Sue. Is it A, what was Johnny Cash's first number 1 song? Mr. Mel says C, Ring of Fire. What was Johnny Cash's first number 1 hit? I'm waiting on the Watsons to come through on this one. I figure Michael's got this one in the bag. Nobody else is answering, so maybe y'all are waiting on him too. Kim says A. What was Johnny Cash's first number 1 recorded song? Jay says A, A Boy Named Sue. Miss Beth says B, and Diane says B. Hello, Kendall Martin. Sure. Hi, guys. Please bring it back. All right, special guest Maggie. D-Ray says D. The Calvins say A. Mr. Mo says C. What was Johnny Cash's first number 1 hit? Jennifer said the Watsons came in with D. Miss Melanie says C. Johnny Cash's the first number one song that he released was Yes, I Walk the Line. D, I Walk the Line. And he recorded that in 1956. All four of these great songs, but his first number one hit, I Walk the Line. All four of these were also number one songs. He just recorded the other three later in his career. All right, here we go. Question number 10. We've got 3 questions left. 3 questions left. Here we go. Question number 10. What do you call a group of unicorns? What do you call a group of unicorns? Do you call it A, a thunder, B, a herd, C, a blessing, or D, a pack? What do you call a group of unicorns? Is it A, a thunder, B, a herd, C, a blessing, or D, a pack? A thunder of unicorns, a herd of unicorns, a blessing of unicorns, a pack of unicorns. Julie says R. What do you call a group of unicorns? A, a thunder, B, a herd, C, a blessing, or D, a pack? I'm not sure how many times in your life you've had to refer to a group of unicorns. Kim says A, Julie says D, Miss Beth says B. So far we've got 3 different answers. What do you call a group of unicorns? Mr. Mills says C. Justin says A. Mr. Mo says imaginary. Yes. Good answer, Mr. Mo. But out of the 4 that I've got here, May says C. So May trying to help out the Watson family here. The Colvin say C. Rebecca says C. Rebecca says A. Jay says A. Mr. Mo says C. D-Ray says A. What do you call a group of unicorns besides being imaginary, as Mr. Mo said? What do you call a group of unicorns? Oh, so May says C, but Jennifer says A. We need an official answer from the Watsons. Are they going with May, or are they going with Mom? What do you call a group of unicorns? A thunder, a herd, a blessing, or a pack? The correct answer is a blessing. C, a blessing. Way to go, May. She knew that one. I actually got a thunder is what you call a group of dragons. Also imaginary, Mr. Mo. So, yes, the correct answer is C, a blessing of unicorns is what you would call a group of unicorns. All right, here we go. Question 11. 2 questions left. In 2013 and years prior, what is the most frequently sold item at Walmart? So in 2013 and a few years prior, what was the most frequently sold item at Walmart? Was it A, gift cards, B, pencils, C, bananas, or D, toilet paper? So in the year 2013 and the years prior, what was the most frequently sold item at Walmart? And this is all Walmarts. Was it A, gift cards, B, pencils, C, bananas, or D, toilet paper? Chris Amanda Walker is watching. Rebecca says not toilet paper. Toilet paper would definitely be correct if we were talking about the last few months during the coronavirus. Or at least it felt like it was because they never had any. D-Ray says C, bananas. So in 2013, Mr. Mo says D. In 2013 and years prior, what was the most frequently sold item at Walmart? Kim says C. What's up, J. Seal? Oh, and here comes Jackson Ray. Thank you, sir. The Colvins say A. Justin says A. Mr. Mel says B. My sister says C. Diane says C. Jay says C. May says that's too random. The kids say D. Dad says C. Miss Melanie says C. Michelle says B. So in the year 2013 and years prior, what was the most frequently sold item at Walmart? It was C, bananas. They actually interviewed one of the bosses at Walmart and asked him how come that bananas, and they said it was one of the cheapest fruits to buy, and that they're a real easy snack and everything. So that's why people buy them. So D-Ray shared a banana emoji. All right, so that was 11 questions. We've got one more question left. I think we're going to end on a good high note here. This is a pretty fun question that we've got as our last question here. Here we go. Question number 12. Question number 12. Let's see. I don't know if Mr. Mel and them are still perfect. If we have anybody that still has a chance of going 12 for 12. Here we go. Last question. The world's first speeding ticket was issued in 1896. Where was it issued? Where did it happen? Was it A, in Texas, B, London, C, Germany, or D, New York City? So the world's first speeding ticket was issued in 1896. Where did it happen? Texas, London, Germany, or New York City? Thought this was a pretty fun little fact. And I'll share the details of the speeding ticket after we get your answers here. So the world's first speeding ticket was issued in 1896. Where was that speeding ticket issued? Texas, London, Germany, or New York City? Justin says D. Mr. Mel says C. Where was the world's first speeding ticket issued in 1896? And if you would like to, you can take a wild guess at how fast this guy was going. Diane says B. Jay says A. Michael says dry prong. But the Watson official answer is C, Germany. Let's see. The Colvins say C. Rebecca says C. My sister says D. Kim says A. D-Ray says A. Miss Melanie says C. The world's first speeding ticket was issued in 1896, and where did it happen? Mr. Mo says D, New York City. So I'll give you just a couple more seconds on this. This is our last question. Our last question of the night. Justin thinks he was going 5 horsepower per hour. Jay says a horse going 22 miles per hour. Actually, this was a motorized vehicle that he was driving. He was not speeding on his horse. The correct answer is B. It happened in London, and it was issued to Walter Arnold. He was driving 4 times the speed limit and an astonishing speed of 8 miles per hour. Back in those days, the speed limit was 2 miles per hour. You could have walked faster than that. The driver was eventually arrested after being chased by a police officer on a bicycle. And I also read on another site when I was trying to verify this fact that it took the police officer on bicycle 5 miles of chasing this guy going 8 miles an hour to get him pulled over. And my understanding is that he did not actually issue him a paper ticket, but he was issued a citation and for going 8 miles an hour in a 2 mile per hour zone. And so the first speeding ticket that was issued in the United States happened a couple of years later in New York City, in Manhattan. And then every other ticket since then has, like Michael said, been issued in Dry Prong, yes. And so I think Dry Prong has given their fair share. So, all right, so that was all of our questions for tonight. Thank you all for playing. Thank you for joining in tonight. So hopefully you had a good time. Go ahead and start letting us know. How many did you get right out of 12? How many did you get right out of 12? Did we have anybody that was perfect? Mr. Mo says he was 5 for 12. Whoa. The Colvin said they were 8 for 12. Danny said candle-powered radar. The Watsons say they didn't do too well. But it was fun tonight. I enjoyed the random stuff. Let's see. D-Ray says he finished 5 for 12. My sister said 7 for 12. Justin lost count. It's his birthday. We'll give it to him. Oh, Mr. Mellon then finished 6 for 12. Miss Diane says she was 6 for 12. Rebecca 7 for 12. Kim says maybe 7 for 12. Hey, we had some good questions tonight. I kind of like it's not as much fun when y'all are going perfect every week when everybody's getting 12 for 12 there. So, hey, just while you're throwing in your answers, let me remind you this Sunday we'll be doing kind of the same thing we've been doing the last couple of weeks, which is we will be having live services here at the church in person at 9:30. and at I'm sorry, at 9 and 10:30, we'll be having live services here at the church where you can join us in person. And then if you're still not comfortable joining us in person, you can still check us out at 10:30. We'll be live streaming the service online. And so we hope that you'll join us one of those ways, whether you come in person or if you're joining us online. We really hope that you'll enjoy worshiping along from wherever you are and enjoying hearing Brother Jeff preach the word and stuff. And so we're just excited about another Sunday for us to be able to gather together as Cook family, even if we're not able to gather here in person. And just a reminder, too, for our 9 o'clock service, we're really encouraging folks to wear their masks to the 9 o'clock service especially, because that way if anybody maybe that's still kind of on the fence about coming, they might feel more comfortable coming to the 9 o'clock service where folks will be wearing masks. And so we really do encourage you to do that. It's just, it's just a good thing to do, and just to help protect our fellow Cook family and everything. And so we hope that you'll do that. And then 10:30, we still encourage you to wear your mask, but we don't necessarily, enforce it as much, I guess, in the 10:30. So anyways, but we do hope that you'll come. Hey, if you do worship along with us online, or even if you're coming in person, take time Sunday morning. We always go live about 10:20 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And so if you want to, you can go real quick and share those links out on your page and everything. And so so that people can join in with us, so that your friends, family, other folks can enjoy worshiping with us on Sunday morning. So, all right. Well, thank you all for playing again. It was a lot of fun. So we'll talk to you.